Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I make videos on self-improvement, on topics that get people triggered. You know, if you were to mention some of the topics I talk about in my channel to your average person, they probably get mad, or they probably start calling you a conspiracy theorist, calling you crazy. Topics like that. So welcome. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about energy and your attitude. This is something that is super overlooked, and I would put it up there with some of the most important things when it comes to personal development. Your attitude and your mindset have a huge impact on your life. Whether you're optimistic or pessimistic, whether you look at life as an opportunity or you look at it as, going against you, being a victim or being proactive, it's so important. The thoughts that go on in our heads, right? The self-talk we give ourselves. This is something that is so important, and it's very surprising. Well, actually not very surprising that it's not taught in school, right? This is something that could literally shape your life for the better if it was taught to you, and if you know it, if you're aware of it. So your energy and your mood, your attitude, right? Everybody's different, obviously. Everybody has a different personality. But I think it's safe to say that everyone has, that authentic self about them. That self that is 100% real, and that, is there's no fakeness, so to speak. So think about the people that you feel really comfortable around, that you don't have a problem saying your true thoughts and, opinions to. Maybe they're friends, their family, right? That's your true authentic self, the person that is, shining through and is not afraid of being judged. That natural self, right? So that's the type of person that you need to strive to be every day, right? Every situation is different, and every situation calls for different tactics, different actions. But I think in my opinion, that you have to be that person, that authentic self all the time. That's where problems come in, right? When you're trying to be someone you're not, when you're trying to be someone different than who you truly are, problems arise, and it never really works out. So have that in mind. Always try to be your authentic self wherever you are. So getting back to the energy and your attitude. So your energy is contagious, right? I'm sure you've had instances where you've been around people who didn't have the best energy, right? Maybe it was at work, or, at soccer practice, I don't know, at school. I'm sure you've been around those people who, when you're around them, it feels like your energy is being drained, right? Obviously, everybody has a bad day, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think you should strive to be in the best attitude and mood possible, as much as possible. Your energy is contagious, right? Nobody likes to be around people that are, negative, that have low energy, that are being super pessimistic. You don't want to be around that type of person. I personally don't. I'm sure you share a similar opinion. So just keep that in mind. Your energy is contagious. You don't have to be that over-the-top extroverted guy, right? No, always be yourself, but you need to have a good energy about you, right? Your attitude. It surprises me to see how many people get triggered over the smallest things, right? This is something that I had a lot of problem with in the past, right? And I've definitely gotten better at it. Developing a thicker skin and not letting every little inconvenience or every little annoyance get to me. Think about it. Think about some people in your life that get triggered super easily, that let every little thing ruin their day, right? You don't want to be that type of person. You don't want to let the external circumstances of your life dictate how you feel internally. Again, there's situations where, yes, they're going to be really, shit, but for the most part, I think I want to encourage you to develop a thick skin and not let every little annoyance in your life get to you. It's totally normal to feel grief and sadness and anger from time to time, right? But if you're feeling it on a daily basis, if you're feeling it, you know, every day, then there's obviously something wrong there, right? Again, there are situations in our lives that are just completely suck and that it's totally normal to feel grief about. But I guess I'm just trying to say to, you know, have a good attitude about things. Laugh off inconveniences, laugh off silly things in your life, because they are just that, right? Silly things. There's no need to take them personally. Think about somebody think about something that gets you triggered, right? Maybe it's somebody cuts you off in traffic, right? Or some random stranger is mean to you throughout their day, right? Why would you let that get to you? You know, life isn't perfect. You know, sometimes there's people in a hurry. I'm sure you've been in a hurry, right? And you've never been the best driver, so, you know, try to relate to that person. Maybe they're having a hard day. Or, you know, if that person is rude to you, that random stranger is rude to you, you don't need to take that personally. Maybe that's their problem. Maybe they're having a tough day. Maybe they've lost their work. You don't know what kind of situation they might be in. So try to be empathetic with others, right? That doesn't mean to be a doormat, but, you know, don't get triggered over silly things. There's no need to get angry with people, you know, that you don't even know. No need to start a discussion or getting an argument, right? It's really silly. Again, that doesn't mean to be a doormat, but every situation calls for different actions, right? So I just encourage you to have a good attitude about you. I can't tell you the difference that this has made in my life. Having good energy, I see the difference. Whenever I'm strong and I say, you know what, I'm gonna have a good day today. I'm not gonna let things get to me, and I'm gonna have good energy about me. I'm gonna be happy, right? I'm gonna choose to be happy no matter what. At least I'm alive and I'm healthy, and I'm grateful for that. So there's really no reason for me to be negative, right? And I can't tell you the difference that makes in my day and in my life, the difference that it has been making. It seems like the world opens up almost. It's like the world senses your energy, and, you know, strange things start to happen. Strange things that you wouldn't normally get. You know, if you're in a negative mood and you're kind of poopy pants and you're being a victim and you're just in a bad mood, you kind of seem to attract negative things. Have you noticed that? At least in my experience, right? I see the stark difference between the two. Whenever I'm in a bad mood or when I'm in a good mood, things just seem to flow when I'm in a good mood. Strange occurrences, right? People are just out of the blue being kind to me, like good things happening, as opposed to when I'm in a bad mood and I'm in a bad mindset. You know, every little thing just seems to get worse and worse, right? So be strong. That's the message for today. Be strong. Don't get triggered about everything. Develop a thick skin and have a good energy and attitude about you, and you'll see the difference that makes in your life. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for listening. I do just encourage any viewers to leave a comment on how I can make these videos better. I'm definitely in the process of learning how to edit my videos. I know somebody commented that in one of my earlier videos. So I am in the process of learning how to do that. I'm not very tech savvy, not very computer savvy. So, you know, I'm learning how to edit and make these videos more interesting. Any suggestions, you know, I'm open to them. So thank you so much for listening. More videos coming soon. Have a good one.